Let's run through Thomas Aquinas' 5 ways, his 5 proofs for God's existence, with a brief explanation, a common critique for each, and the critique most associated with it. The argument from motion or change. Aquinas claims everything in motion is moved by something else, and that there must be a first mover that itself is unmoved, and this is God. He is criticized by David Hume. Hume argues that cause and effect is not a necessary logical link, but a habit of human perception. Infinite regress is possible. That why can't motion regress indefinitely? Or why assume the chain must stop with God?
Yeah. Secondly,
the argument from causation, or the efficient cause argument. Aquinas claims that nothing can cause itself, that there must be a first cause. That itself is uncaused, and that is God. He is criticized by Bertrand Russell. Russell asks the questions that why not just say the universe is just there, and that is all? If God doesn't need a cause, why can't the universe itself be uncaused? Number 3 is the argument from contingency or necessity. Aquinas claims that everything we see could either exist or not exist. So if everything were contingent, at some point nothing would exist. Therefore, there must be a necessary being, and that necessary being is God. He is criticized by Richard Dawkins and David Hume. Both suggest necessity doesn't automatically point to a deity. It could simply be the brute fact of existence. The universe itself could be the necessary thing. There is no need to import God into the picture. The 4th argument is the argument from degree or gradation of perfection. Aquinas claims that things have degrees of goodness, truth, and nobility. There must be a maximum of these qualities, and that the maximum of these qualities is God. Aquinas is criticized by Immanuel Kant. Kant dismisses this as anthropomorphic projections and not valid proofs. Just because we compare degrees doesn't mean a maximum being exists. That's like saying since some things are hotter than others, there must be absolute heat embodied as a person. The last argument is the argument from final cause, or the teleological argument or design. Aquinas claims that non-intelligent things act toward an end. For example, natural laws working in order. So this purpose must come from a designer, which is God. He is criticized by Charles Darwin, later with evolution, and earlier David Hume in dialogues concerning natural religion. He argued that design is a weak analogy and the world could arise by chance or necessity. That order can emerge without a designer. Nature can self-organize, like evolution explains biology and not divine design. So in a nutshell, Aquinas builds his case on causation, necessity, degrees, motion, and design. His strongest